Hello everyone, welcome to the Hump Day stream. Okay, seems like we are live. Okay, welcome back. How are you doing today? I hope everything is fine. Midweek stream. So close to the weekend, but yet still so far. Okay, seems like streams are okay. Great. So welcome back. Today, as usual, a lot of work and zero progress, but fear not. We have some things to continue from our previous stream. So we've been working on our tiny encoder, this little fella. And before we finished last time, I managed to break the barrel, or like the scroll wheel. And also later on, I realized that the hole for the dowel was too big, and when I pushed it in, it went through all the way in. So then I had to cut everything with pliers just to get it out. So this is something that I managed to fix shortly before the stream. I think it just finished printing. Let's take a quick look at the printer. Yeah, looks like it's done. So I will pick it up in a while. So our quest for today is to finish this little thing, or just get it to more or less working state. And recently we've been also thinking about adding a push button to it. So I have found this tiny push button. Maybe we'll be able to fit it underneath. And also the whole idea kind of shifted during the stream. So now I'm thinking that the whole thing will be mounted from the top. There will be no top wall. And then we can make some kind of a limiter at the bottom, so we won't be able to like push it all the way in. And then we can also add our push button. So this way we can push it. So definitely we'll need to add some more space over here, like maybe point 0.2. So we'll give it some more space to be able to press the whole thing. And I hope the push button will be strong enough to press it back. We're gonna see soon. And also, just today, I received some new toys, the one I've been talking about. So we have some extra magnetic encoders, MT6701. So just in case I manage to destroy any more of them. And we also got this one. This is our ESP32. So hopefully today we'll be able to finally check if this encoder is working or not. What is it outputting, if anything? So I'm looking forward to it. I hope we will have enough time to do it. And on top of that, I also got some jumper wires for the breadboard. So I think this should help with soldering stuff and connecting everything. So we don't have to bother with those tiny wires anymore. And I also got this jumper wires. So this will be useful on my breadboard. And on top of that, I also got these Zener diodes. Maybe like this. So this one will come handy when we try to make use of just the sensor. So I also have a few sensors, just like without any PCB. They're lying around somewhere here. Most probably I lost it already. Oh, there they are. Yeah, but the size of them is kind of scaring me. I don't think I'll be able to solder anything to these tiny, tiny legs. Like, I mean, in terms of like hand soldering any kind of a wire, it's gonna be very tedious. Yeah, but if anything, maybe somehow we can manage. But this is only if we can get any readouts out of this thing. So that is for the future. And yeah, and also last time I was talking about the mouse scroll wheels. Yeah. So it looks like they are roughly the same size, which is like 25 millimeters, because this one's 25 and this one is like almost 25. So I assume it's some kind of a standard size. So like all of them should be more or less this big. And I don't think it's good enough because when you look at it, so this is our 1U. This is like one switch, and the wheel is sticking out a lot over here. So I think it's too big. I really would like to keep it in 1U size, in one switch. So I would like it to not stick out anywhere like this thing. So most probably mouse encoder wheels are a no-go for us. But fear not, we have our new barrel, which I'm gonna pick up soon. I will be right back. Okay, so this is our new wheel. I just printed before the stream, and I already failed because I made these grooves, but instead of cutting, I think I should have just add. So then it will be easier to rotate because now it doesn't really change much. Yeah. Okay, anyways, that is not an issue. Also, I don't know what's happening with the shaft. It's the same shaft that we've been printing before. Maybe it's just a matter of different material because before we've been printing on this gray PLA. So like when you look at it, the one on the right, the white one looks even like smaller than the gray one. And like if you fit the gray one in, it's very loose. It's no problem to take it out. And the white one, just recently, I was having a lot of trouble getting out. Okay, no. Yeah, this one is okay. How about the small 5 millimeters? Yeah, somehow this one seems to be tighter, which it shouldn't because it is the same. It's the same size for all of them. If I can find maybe a bigger one, this is 9 millimeters, and also not that great. Kind of difficult to pull out. Okay, so let's see how the whole assembly looks like. I have a lot of things that I need to throw away from this desk. Okay, so this is our harness. Maybe the button we can just keep on the side for now. Okay, let's see how this one fits. Okay, quite nice. So I ended up making the hole for the dowel 3.2 because like 3.1 was too tight. Then I did like 3.15. It was still too tight. So now it's 3.2 and it seems to be just fine. So it looks like it will be easy to remove. All right, so we can put the bearing on. What does it look like? Okay, and I forgot one more thing. I was supposed to add some more spacing. Yeah, definitely shaft is too long, looking at it now. Okay, but like even without the, without the encoder, it's super smooth because all we have is the bearing on this end. Okay, let's add the encoder. Yeah, and this holds quite nice. I managed to, okay, not anymore. It used to hold nice. It doesn't, or maybe I just broke it. Yeah, now it's not locking in. Okay, that's fine. I think I can live with it. We can fix it later. And I already broke the shaft. That is very, very bad. Because like over here we have the shaft kind of different. So we have this thicker part and then we have the small part. It looks like on this it doesn't really hold that well. And we don't have that much space over here to make it work. That is not good, not ideal. Okay, let's go back to. Okay. I hope the sound is okay. I can't really hear what I'm talking, but I've been having some tiny issues with some of the filters. But looks like it's okay right now. I hope the sound is good. Maybe if I just do some monitoring for a while. Okay. So going back to our design. Okay, this thing I need to. Okay, it's not gonna work like that. Let's see. So we have the harness. And okay, something is not working. Somehow my screen is not changing. Although it should. Okay, I think I. Okay, some technical difficulties. Okay, now it's working finally. And just one more thing. Okay. So I hope it will be fine right now. Okay, going back to our project. So what we need to do? We need to add some more space for the wheel. And we also have an issue with the shaft. This one might be a little bit tricky, but maybe we can tackle it a different way. Maybe we can do it like this. So let's hide this. Okay. Okay, first thing, maybe I will just fill this because we need to change this as well. Okay, almost done. Yeah, so I have used this pattern for it, but that wasn't, instead of cutting, I should have add, but now it feels kind of too big. So maybe if I can change it, so like a smaller radius, maybe radius like 0.3, or maybe because it's okay, it's less than the size of the nozzle. So maybe let's make it, if you do it like 0.8, it's kind of chunky. 0.4. Okay. And of course we need some more of these. Okay, we have now 16 over here. Let's make it 24. 32. Okay. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. But then there is an issue. Okay, because we just increased the size. So yeah, definitely it will be colliding over here because we don't have enough space for that. Let's take a look. Yeah. So when we will be rotating, it's gonna hit this part. But that doesn't look that bad. So maybe instead of like doing some fancy cutting and stuff, maybe we can just... Okay, looks like we can just move this one. Because I was hoping I can just bevel only this wall over here, but it will like catch the whole thing. Okay, because this is... Okay, maybe if I can make it one body. Yeah, so let's add this and add this. Okay, now I have just one wall. Okay, so let's just bevel it. I don't know, let's make it like 1.2. Okay, looks good enough. So let's make this one 1.2 as well for now. Okay, so we have this done. So now going back to the shaft. Okay, first of all, it's too long, so definitely we should move it. Let's just enable the encoder. Let's see how it looks like. I would say maybe like halfway should be good. And what we can do here, I hope it will help. I was thinking maybe I can hide the shaft, do like a circle over here. So let's make it, how about we make it, I don't know, let's make it 4 millimeters. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to move, we have this other shaft that we've been using, so I wanted this part. So let's just copy and paste it over here. I should have done it in the first place. Let's make it 90. And the, okay, the original shaft. Okay. Of course it is, I think we can just remove this surface because it's not really helping much right now, because we still have to... I think I will just push this to the body, and then we can figure out like how big of a circle we need. Because what I was thinking to make a hole and then place this one inside the hole, leave some space for it, and then the thin shaft will be sticking out from it. So let's make it like 5 millimeters over here. And what I wanted to do, I would like it to be aligned with this wall. Okay, and now if I make a circle, I go all the way to here. Oh, come on. Sometimes it doesn't want, I don't know why, it won't let me. And now I should be able to press shift, and then I should be able to like extend from this part. Maybe extend is not the right word. I think it's called offset, yeah. Okay, anyways, we can do it different way. So, okay, we can have like a construction line. And from this, we can do our circle. Still won't let me. Okay, now. Okay, so let's make it 1.2. Okay, and let's pull it -5. I keep forgetting I have the automatic. Oh, wow. What is that? That is interesting. How did it even cut something like that? I think I know. It has become a little bit messy. What are those lines over here? Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, how about now? I have no idea what is happening here. Why is it cutting like that? What the hell is this? Such a simple thing, and looks like we're gonna waste half of the stream just to figure out like what is wrong with this thing. Okay, so from this I want to... Oh, that's odd. Like, was it like cutting this thing? It shouldn't really. I want to cut this and remove. Okay, so this is more or less what I wanted. Not quite sure what was happening with that pull right there, but looks like it's okay now. Okay, we are supposed to move this up a little more because it doesn't seem to be holding. Okay, that is a little bit too much. Maybe 0.6 up. As I said last time, it's gonna be trial and error before we settle on like a good value, so that we can like clip it in and out multiple times. I hope this will hold. It's more or less the same design as over here, and this one was kind of okay. All right, so one more thing, we were supposed to move this. Okay, first of all, I will just remove this edge. Now let's do minus point. Let's do like 0.1 maybe 0.2. And let's do over here as well, minus 0.2. We have some more space. Okay. Was there anything else that we were supposed to fix on this thing? Okay, we have additional space. We have we don't need the solid because we have it cut from the barrel anyway, so that is all right. Okay, this part is fixed. We have some additional spacing on the sides, and if you look, we have shorter shaft, so that is also okay. Okay, looking from the bottom. Okay, looks fine. We still have to print everything. Maybe we can make an attempt with the push button. Okay, and we are supposed to give it some more wiggle room. Well, it seems like it already has some, but not that much. Let's push it with something. Does it like move left and right maybe? Not much wiggle room. I think we can minus like 0.15 on the walls over here, and maybe on the sides like 0.2. Because currently I think everything is at 1.2. Let's take a look. What is the... Oh no, 155. Okay, so it's not that bad. So we can minus these two walls. 0.2 maybe. And these two walls. Minus 0.2 as well. And this one was supposed... How thick is it? Okay, this one is 1.4. Okay, so they're thicker than I was expecting. I was thinking that they're all like 1.2. Oh, looks like I missed that. So we can still like cut some space for our barrel. We can make it a little tiny bit bigger later maybe. Okay, let's do minus 0.15 maybe. And this one, how thick is this one? Oh, this one's 1.2. Okay, let's see. This one is 1 to 5. Okay, I will move this one minus 0.05. So this one is 1.2 as well. And this one is 1.2. And the sides is okay. Okay. This is kind of odd because it seems like it's not really touching. Okay, it's touching over here. But it's not touching over here, but it's still really print without any gap. I assume because it was too tiny. What is the distance? Okay, 0.2. No wonder. Ah, I think I just created it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Because when I was moving the walls, yeah, might be. Okay, so our encoder goes like this. So maybe we can do like a little bit of a solid over here, and then over here we can have our push button like this. Let's see how it looks like it's 2.4. And when we press, it's okay, 2.16. Okay, so okay, we can make a new element over here, a new component. Let's call it push button. And so let's make a rectangle. Or maybe it would be better if I go with the line. So it's gonna be one. Okay, sorry. How long is it? So I know the height is 2.4. Okay, 6.16. Okay, let's make it 6. So we need to go 3 millimeters here, 2.4, 6 over here, and all the way to the bottom and to here. And we have our push button. How? Okay, one more dimension. Okay, 366. Okay, let's make it 3.8. Let's just add some margin of error. Okay, it doesn't look that great. Anyways, okay, let's move it up now. And this part should be part of actually what? Maybe we can make it as a part of this thing. So it's not the harness, or maybe it should be harness. Oh, anyways, I don't think it matters that much because it's gonna be still the same solid. So from here, just gonna be a rectangle. And how does the harness look like? The back wall, especially. Okay, so this is supposed to be the thing, this one, what is gonna be holding the push button. Yeah, so our push button will be sitting here, and the button itself will be over here. So I'm hoping that there will be enough wiggle room for the encoder to be able to like press, so it will move in the harness and it will press. And also another hope, another wish is that the button will be able to push back. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about the short break. Okay, so I'm hoping that this push button will work out for us. So looking at this whole thing, it seems to be ready to be to the print. Okay, I think I have to change this one because so this is let's call it bearing, and let's make another one. So bearing will be over here, and let's make another one. Let's make 6 by 3 by 2 bearing holder, and I will move this part to here because it's kind of annoying, because usually I don't want the bearing to be visible, I just want the holder. Yeah, like this. So now I don't really have to like go inside the component and disable the bearing. This belongs into the pattern. Okay. Yeah, it looks about right. Most probably it's totally broken, but that's fine. I have never built anything like with just like one shot and it's fully working. So that is fine. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, looks like it should be printable. Okay, let's export this tiny thing. So this is our bottom. And now our barrel. Okay, looks nice. Alrighty, back to Bamboo Studio. Let's make a new one. New project. Let's add our stuff. Okay, arrange. And this one definitely needs to be print a little bit different, like this. Okay, and we need to arrange. Okay, it looks good. One more thing, because like if we just put the push button like that, it might not really hold. So let's remove this, let's remove this. Oh no, okay, looks like there is not that much space for it. Oh, 0.15. Over here it says 0.15. So that is actually very good. It might stay in place. Okay, let's go back to Bamboo. So I think everything is correct. At least it seems like it's correct. Okay, let's slice it. I do have 0.2 nozzle, but I'm not using it right now. Might be something to consider for like printing, maybe the final product. Unless 0.4 doesn't work, because if with 0.4 if it works, then there's no point like bothering with 0.2. Besides, like maybe not everyone will be keen on buying a new nozzle and switching everything to just to print one part. Okay, let's do a quick look at the printer. Okay, tiny water break. Okay, looks like everything is printing. Okay, so back to our workbench. Let's tidy up a little, and maybe we can take a look at the ESP32. We have some screws, loose screws and stuff. Most probably I won't be able to find anything later on. I will leave it like that, might come handy later. This is our bottom push button design. Printer a little bit noisy. Okay. Push button. We'll remove this one. Okay. More or less everything is clean. I mean, I have some space to work. Okay, this one won't be, you won't be needing this anymore. Yeah, I'll be right back. So our ESP okay, that is very odd. So It doesn't get power from USB. I hope it does. Okay, these are not really needed. Okay, a bit much to take in, just like looking at it. So, okay, we have a reset switch, and okay, that is nice. So we don't have to bother with anything. What does it say over here? Okay, battery, that does not interest us. Okay, this is clock. Okay, we have I2C interface at the bottom, SCL, SDA. So that is all right. Okay. I have this magnetic connector over here. This is so useful. I never managed to break any of the USB ports on any of the controllers that I have, only because of this. I think it's a must-have. Okay, the soldering over here doesn't really look good to me. These are these two capacitors, and they're kind of like soldered together. I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to be. These parts are so close together. Well, I guess that's fine. We're gonna find out. Okay, I suppose this is meant for the battery. So I'm gonna keep it somewhere, and I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'm gonna throw it away. So yeah, I think it is powered via USB. Battery doesn't concern us. Okay, so let's take a look. We have, okay, this fella was supposed to be alive. This one is presumably dead. And we need to check. I mean, this one is shorted, so we should have ABZ output over here and not I2C. So we have to check with Arduino with the example. How is it designed, for which type of connection? Okay, so far so good. Okay, so let's get to soldering. Okay, we don't have that many wires. Okay, maybe we can use some of the ones that I just got. And they look very nice. One more second. I think I have... there was supposed to be somewhere like a harness for this type of encoder. And I think I lost it already. Can't seem to find it right now. We had it done. I'm pretty much sure that we had it done. It was one of these. Yep. And we have the magnet as well for it somewhere. Ah, yeah, it's over here. I think this one, yeah, this one fits better. Okay, so this is our top. We can use this for the bottom. And okay, this will go here, and then we can connect. Okay. So more or less, it's fine. This is another encoder, so we don't need that. Let's take a look at those wires, if they're any good. Quite nice. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so let's take white for the data. And that is my kind of favorite. Is there a green one over here? I can't see any green ones. How about here? Okay, I see a green one. Because usually I take green for the clock. And this is what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so this will be our clock. Then we have red color for the VCC. Let's stick to the norms. And the black one for ground. Okay. I have to admit they look very nice. Maybe I should order more. Okay, so A, B, Z. Okay, I need to check. I think A was the data for I2C. Let's do a quick check. Microsoft Edge, MT60. I think I had it. Okay, I have a bookmark. Okay, this part is of concern. The ABZ and okay, A is SDA, B is clock. Okay, that is great. Oh, very nice soldering with those wires. I think I like them already. No need to bother stripping the isolation. No need to put tin because they're already pre-tinned. Great stuff. Goodbye. Okay, this is our clock. And let's get to the VCC and ground. Okay, VCC is red. I forgot to put the Kapton tape. Did it leak on the other side? Ah, that's not that bad. Okay. So now going back to our ESP. So we need these two, SCL, SDA, and I assume USB over here. USB is gonna be voltage from USB. Maybe we can check that. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I think this one can run on any. Okay, it can run from from minus 0.5 or okay, whatever, but all the way to 7 volts. So definitely we won't exceed that. Okay, and the voltage. I forgot about the voltage. So let's do USB. And do we have ground anywhere? Okay, there's ground over here. Not that many ground pins on this one. Okay, what happened? I think my camera just stopped on the workbench. Okay, this one works. So what about this one? And this one doesn't. Oh, that is not good. I wonder what happened. Yeah, this PC can't handle streaming. Well, I don't think I will be able to do anything about it right now. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, one more thing. I hope this one still works. Yeah, let's go back to the top one. Nope, it completely just died. Maybe let me try to, like, maybe I can reset it somehow. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm back for now. Where is this camera? Okay, I think. Okay, I think I might bring it back. Okay, yeah, we are back. That is great. Oh, what a stream today. Like, before the stream, the sound plugins refused to start, but somehow they are working now. And now this. But we are managing. It's not a disaster yet. Okay, what do we have here? Where were we? The voltage stuff and the data. Okay, so we had the USB pin, and I was complaining that there is not enough ground anywhere. Okay. So this is our SDA. It's a pity they're not that like same length, but I think I can live with that. Okay, we have our clock. And okay, let's do ground. Okay, we have VCC in my hand, so maybe let's do VCC. And ground over here. Okay, they are not that long. It should be good enough. Maybe I will skip the plastic for now because like we don't know if it's even gonna do anything. So what I want to do, I just would like to take a look if there's any kind of reading, whatever it can read if I just put the magnet close to it. Or maybe before we jump into Arduino, I think the print is finished already. Yeah. So I will just go pick it up and we can see what we have done so far. Maybe if there are any like fix-ups that we need to do, if there's anything that we need to change, so we can do it. We can send it to print and then we can go back to Arduino. So like we can do two things in parallel. So I'll be right back. Okay. So this is how it looks like. It's hard to tell at this point if it made any difference having the shaft like that. Okay, let's see if we can fit in our push button. I forgot that I also need to leave some space for the pliers. Okay, this looks promising. There is some space left for the wires on the sides. It's a pity that the pads over there are not that big. It's gonna be difficult to solder anything, but I think we can manage somehow. Okay, where is our encoder? It's over here. So maybe we can try to... Yeah, definitely something is not printing right over here. Yeah, must be this this PLA is a little bit different. Wasn't it that like the white PLA is always a bit like expands a little bit more compared to like different color? Yeah, because it's definitely it won't fit. Would it fit on this one? Nope. Okay, so we have a problem. Maybe we can kind of do something about it. And most probably I will end up with a deep wound. I don't really see even like how can I scrape anything out of it. Maybe I can start with the bearing first. This one is trash. Okay, I need to move it to the edge. Not really giving up. Okay, got it. How does it look like? Okay, I think this time we nailed it. So it clips in quite nice. And it holds. Well, we might actually make it. Maybe. Okay, but the most important part now is the encoder, and I can't push the shaft in. Oh, okay, it went in. Okay, let's see. We should. Okay, I think it's still too long. Maybe if we can just drop it like 1 millimeter, I'll try to push it in a little. Definitely it will break when we try to remove it. And the push button also just flipped over right now. Okay. Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay, I forgot that we have the encoder legs over here. Oh, now they're gonna block because of the push button. Oh, damn, it's so close. But there's not enough space. Yeah, I forgot about the encoder legs. Yeah, if we do it like that, maybe just to try. Okay. I think I can move it back a little. I hope I can move it without breaking anything. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't break it. Okay, now, for now, we're gonna try upside down. It's difficult to align it properly because now I have some space on the left, but I hardly have any space on the right. So if I try to push it in a little, Okay, push button is not really working. I think it's completely keeps moving around. So this is something that we have to fix. Yeah, but looking at the scrolling, yeah, it's kind of okay. It is very smooth. Yeah, I think we need to add some kind of like limiters maybe, because like first of all, we need to space out the bearing over here so that it sits like properly. And I don't know if you can see, but it is kind of difficult to figure out like proper spacing. So I think I know what we will do. I think we'll just extend the thick part of the shaft all the way to the encoder. So this will give us like the proper spacing. So we don't have to bother too much like with it. Yeah, and I think it's a little bit too low. Okay, but it's promising. It is rather promising. Okay, let's go back. So this might be our answer to all those expensive encoders. I kind of like it. Okay, so what have we done wrong over here? First of all, we have no space for the encoder legs, which are somewhere over here. I think I will just cut this wall, so it will be easier to take a look at things when I need to design. Just a quick cut. Okay, this should do. Okay, so let's cut this one without removing it. Okay, so this is the back wall, and the encoder legs are somewhere over here. So we can't really have that. And we can't really have the push button over there as well. Maybe we can find something smaller. I think I have it in the storage room. I will be right back. Alrighty. Well, do we have anything smaller than this one? Let's take a look. So this one is, how big was it? Okay, 365. I think we made like 3.8 for it. That is more or less okay. Do we have anything that is thinner than that? We only have these guys over here. These are super tiny. It's gonna be difficult to solder anything, and I don't think they are that much smaller. Okay, 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters. That is 0.8 less. Maybe this will work. And how tall is it? Okay, it is definitely smaller. Okay, it's 2 millimeters, and when we press, it's 1.9. Okay. So I think we should make it maybe like 3.1, just to give it some space. And it's 2 millimeters. And would be nice to have something to hold it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so this is the part that is supposed to be holding it. So this push button was, I forgot already the dimensions, but let's make a new component. Let's call it number 1 and just drop it here because it might come handy. I don't want to like change it and then I will have to like measure it again to bring back all the dimensions. So I will just copy and paste like so, and okay, so we were supposed to make it 3.1 and not that much space. We have to move this wall as well because we need to have access to the legs. How thick the encoder pins? I think it's like 0.4. I have a lot of tin on it already. Okay, this one is clean. Let's take a look. Oh, 0.3. 0.3, but yeah, there will be definitely tin on it, so it will be more than that. Like this one with tin, and there's like a lot of tin, 1.3. How much space is from here to here? 0.8. Well, we can always make an opening on the other side, so that is that's not that bad. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to make it maybe 0.4 up, because I would like to have something to hold the encoder. So let's make a small rectangle over here. I hope it will print okay. So the push button is, when pressed, is like 1.9. Let's make it 1.2. So this is something that will hold it, prevent it from like moving towards the encoder legs, so it will prevent shorts, hopefully. Okay, and these are the sides. So I guess that one is alright. Okay, going back to this part. We were supposed to make this part bigger. Okay, so first things first. So we need to enlarge this hole to be like this, even bigger than this one. Okay, so let's make a circle over here. Okay, shall we make it like this? Because okay, I think I figured out like when it allows to offset, like when the circle just turned green right now. So now if I press shift and just like hit shift, so now I can offset it. So if I do like 1.2, okay, so that will be this part. Okay, so maybe I will do it like this. I will just copy this edge and paste it, fill it. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Okay, let's move it. Okay, I will move it to this wall. I think I have to hide the shaft. Okay, if I feel it now, okay, now I can pull it back to here and just cut, and it didn't cut. Okay, it won't cut. Okay, that is fine. So maybe I will just pull it to here. Then let's just cut, remove this part. Okay, do we really need this thing over here? I think we can leave it, maybe. No, we can't leave it because it will kind of break. We won't be able to push in the thicker part of the shaft. So that is okay. And I want to pull it up. Is this gonna work? Nope. Okay, that is fine. Let's do line. Okay, will it be able to remove this part? No, as well. So maybe if I cut, it will be easier. And we have the surface over here, which we don't need. Okay, so we have this very wide opening for the shaft done. So let's take a look at the encoder. Okay, it sits like that. So I will take this part and I will move it all the way to here. And if we remove it, and how does the shaft look like? Let's make it shorter. Let's make it maybe 1.2. Would it be enough? Maybe 1.6. Let's make it 1.8. Okay. Seems to be fine, everything. For now. I wish there was some kind of an alert when stream goes bad, but there isn't. Okay, let's continue. So we have, okay, we have the space for the push button done. Okay, we need to move this one thing because it's stuck over here. Let's move it to here. Okay, so this is where the button will be sitting over here. And the button is here. I mean, actually, it will be a little bit higher up. Okay, so take a look at the encoder. Well, as far as I can, okay, I don't really know if it was sitting on it or not. So most probably this won't work at the first go. But that is fine. Okay, so these things are done already. So now we need to do something with the bearing over here. And this is kind of, because when you look at it, like when the whole thing is inside, maybe I will be able to push it right now like this. Okay. Oh, it's so there's like quite a lot of space on this side. Have I modeled the bearing wrong? Because the size of the bearing is, how big is it? Okay, I think it's 2 millimeters. So is it? Oh, soldering iron goes wide. I didn't touch it and it started heating up. I think I need a new station. This one is dangerous. First of all, it can destroy the hardware that you are soldering if it's connected to the power outlet, and now it's like doing this. Okay, so 3 millimeters. So this explains everything. I don't know why I did that. So it's 2, in fact. Okay, this really explains everything. So we have the bearing over here. So we need to make a circle over here like this, and let's make it 1.2. And we want to pull it, and let's do like maybe 1.4 from here. And it's heating up again. Okay. Everything keeps breaking. I hope we can finish without like destroying everything. Yeah, I think it's time for a new soldering station, something that has a support, unlike those things from AliExpress. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so now we have a problem actually, because we won't be able to print. I won't be able to print it like that. Okay, we won't be able to print the barrel like this. We need something else to space it out. That is one thing, and I just realized that it's actually bigger. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do. I think we can make a shape on this one over here. Okay, let's take a look. If you make a plane, would I be able to? No, I don't want to do it. I want to cut. I want to draw. Okay, we have this. Okay, one more thing. Okay, we are inside. Like this. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that if I copy this shape like this, like to here, so then I will just be able to pull it out a little. So this will give us space, like a spacer for the bearing. So it will prevent it from moving left and right, and it will give us some like the barrel, the roller will be at a fixed position. Yeah, and we'll be still able to print it because there will be nothing on the roller. Okay, let's take a look. How do we pull it off? If I do projection to sketch, and if I just project everything like this, would that actually work? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we have the surface over here. Okay. Okay, it won't work because I forgot one more thing, because this is just the... We also need this shape. Can we? Okay, because we have to hold the shaft as well. I mean the dowel. So okay, one more thing. Okay, what would happen if I just cut it in half and then just make it a little bit thicker? But most probably okay, let me think about it a little, so we don't have to like redo the whole thing. So in fact, we don't need it like to be super thick. Maybe if you do like 1.2, yeah, this should do. And actually, I think we'll be good with something like this only. All the way to here, and if we chop this off, okay, let's see what have we done. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, I need to get rid of the bearing for a second. Because I would like to move it. I think we need to give it some space. Maybe point minus 0.2. Okay, so now if we bring back the bearing, maybe let's make it 0.1. I don't want it to be like too loose. And yeah, it won't be blocking anything. Like we still be able to push in the shaft. Actually, we can run this corner over here. It doesn't have to be, it's only meant to prevent it from moving. Okay, let's move it. Let's make a ruler and let's make it 0.1. Okay, this might kind of prevent the top from like opening, because I think it will add some like stiffness to the whole thing. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We can always cut it out sometime later. Okay, just a quick check if I'm still really streaming. Okay, seems to be good. Okay, so I think that will be it for this change. Let's bring back, okay, this surface is not really needed anymore. We can remove the bearing. Okay, maybe we can remove the top like for good. Okay, this wall is 1.2. Okay, do we really need to have it like that? Maybe we can just leave it open. Just if we just cut like a circle like this. So this will allow us to see the pins from the pad, from the encoder. It should also allow to like easier soldering. Okay, let's try it out. We can always change. Oh, come on, it was supposed to cut. Why it's not cutting? And the question is, where is the surface? It's already a solid. Okay, something is not right. Let's do it again. Okay, I have the whole thing selected like that. No, maybe not this big. Like this big would be okay. Okay, and I think I need the bottom part. Okay, is it gonna work right now? Yeah, finally. So I think I didn't close it with the bottom line. Yeah, looks like we have a pretty decent view over here. All right. I think that will be it for this round of fix-ups. Let's take a look one more time at our roller. Okay, there is plenty of space. Okay, looks okay. At least in CAD. Okay, let's do a quick save and export this thing. And now it's time for the barrel. Okay, this one looks fine as well. Okay, back to Bamboo Studio. Let's open a new project. Okay, looks fine. Okay, let's slice this little fella. I see there was like when I was slicing, there's like a huge spike in video encode. I wonder if Bamboo Studio is using GPU for slicing or whatever. I doubt that. Maybe some other thing just ate it. Okay, anyway, it's not important as long as I'm streaming. I mean, as long as I'm still live. Okay, that is interesting because it's able to print those tiny things without even like asking for support. And I have to admit, they're quite nice to use. Okay, enough talking. Let's do printing. I will just check the print bed quickly. Okay, everything seems to be clean. There is no priming line left. So let's leave a tiny peek at the printer. Okay, so let's clean up this thing first. Okay, that went smooth. How about this one? Okay, not bad. Okay, this is okay, we're not gonna be using this. Okay, so I think we can go back to ESP. So we have this thing connected. Let's grab a USB. Okay. Okay, first thing first, maybe let's see if it's like doing anything. If it's, I hope it's not pressing any buttons or anything like that. And it's not preloaded with any malware. Okay, connecting. I hope that's not the end of the stream. Okay, something is blinking. I think you can see it as well over here. Okay, still live, so that's fine. All right. Let's go with Arduino. Okay, looks like Arduino ate every remaining part of my GPU. And of course, YouTube started complaining there is not enough video. Oh my god, 4060 is such a terrible graphics card. Okay, this is not the example that we wanted. We wanted a different one. Okay, these are the examples. Okay, this one. Okay, so it looks like we have more examples for Arduino, I mean for AVR than for ESP. Let's see what is this basic thing. Okay, looks like it's supposed to read something, and this one is for ESP. Okay, how do we change the... Okay, these are the boards, ESP, and this one is like room or something like that. Okay, we have room over here. We have room 2, whatever it is. a look. What is this thing? What does it say? Room 32. Okay, so it's even worse than that. Is there anything like that over here? It would be nice if there was some kind of like a easier way to search over here. Like there's so many options. I wish I could just type if there was like a type box. Okay, I'm not seeing any other room things. Okay, we have Pro Micro. And Arduino is chewing my 4060. Okay, what do we add the fruit? Oh my god, there's so many. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Yeah, just when I thought that the hardest part would be to get the Arduino, it looks like the hardest part would be to find it on this list, wherever it is. Oh my god, that is terrible. Okay, 8266. Did it say it? 8266. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I chose this one, ESP32 room DA, whatever it is. And I wonder if I have any device in Device Manager. It doesn't look like there's anything new. Okay, and if I press the button, I wonder what will happen. Nothing is happening. Okay, that is great. How do we flash this thing? Okay, looks like there is more to it. Okay, I think I have to check the order. What was it exactly? Oh, it says it has a built-in Hall sensor. Okay, it says it uses CP2104 port. I think I have to check online. What is this thing? How do I program this? Let's do ESP32 vroom. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, I think I have all the libraries already. Expressive. I think I have that. Yes, okay, so ESP32 by Expressive is installed. Okay. Oh no, I need some drivers. Okay, I think we won't be doing anything today because knowing my luck, when we install this thing, it will require a reboot and that will be the end of the stream. Well, that is fine actually. No need to worry. Okay, so I will leave it for today. I will just install after the stream. But the good thing is that print is almost done. 3 minutes left. So we will be able to see how our changes pan out, if it's gonna fit or not. Yeah, I have to admit that this one is very promising. I like it. It's compact. It's okay to scroll. And even this roller is nice. My finger is not slipping. And also at the same time, like at least for most of my boards, I don't really scroll that much with the encoder. I usually use ball for scrolling. Encoder is only used if I want to have like a very precise, like when I'm zooming in or out, like over here. Like if I go to my cat, so I can just scroll with the ball, but this one is kind of like fast. So if I want to have like a more precise, I can just use the encoder. So every step is like one step zoom in or out. And yeah, with the ball, it is super fast. Although you can still be precise with the ball, you just need to like be very gentle with it. Yeah. Okay, it's finishing soon. I can't wait to try. do for now. At least I have it soldered. So that's a plus. What does it say over here? So after we have the drivers, okay, looks easy. What is the name? ESP32 dev module. Oh, okay, I can search here. ESP32 dev. Okay, this one. He's recommending to choose this one. So there is a search box. Okay, learned something new. So maybe this Arduino is not that bad. I mean, Arduino IDE. Okay, now ports discovered because we don't have the driver, but I think if I can leave it like that. Okay, the print has finished. Awesome. I will just go pick it up and be right back. Alrighty, so we have this done. Let's see what happens now. Oh, there isn't much space. Either way, there isn't much space for the wires. Even with this cutout, I forgot that we have this little thing that is supposed to hold. Okay, we see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's go first with the dowel. Where did I put it? Okay, the bearing is here. Got it. All right. Okay, this looks promising so far. Okay, maybe not that much promising. Okay, we have legs blocking because they're a little bit bent, and if I bend them back, it is still promising, don't get me wrong, it's not broken yet. Maybe screwdriver will do. Okay, I think we have to bend everything a little bit more. Like this. Yeah, so that's a little bit much. Oh no, it's still blocking on the part where the button is. I don't know if you can see, there's just a little bit space. Okay, managed to push it in. Okay, not that bad. I forgot to put in the button. Okay, how does it look like? We do have some... Yeah, we do have some spacing. Okay. I have to say that this is good. Actually, it's kind of awesome. I think we made it. I think it's almost done. Let's see, like, how does it stack up? Yeah, looks okay. Okay, it is very promising, but we still have this button to fit inside and see what is happening. If the button will work, like if you're able to press, oh, that would be great success. I don't really have much confidence in it, but, you know. Okay, looks like there's not enough space for the button anyway. How is it when I have a screw or something? It's not magnetic, but when I have a push button and I don't want it to stick to the screwdriver, it actually sticks. I could use one more screwdriver, which I don't have. Okay, I managed to push it in. Okay, so looks like the spacing is just right because it's locking it in place. It's not really moving like the previous one. That is great. And let's try to push in encoder. Okay. Well, it is moving. But I don't really feel the tactility. Well, it seems to be clicking. Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, looks like it's working. No way. Cool. That is very satisfying. And it's crawling quite nicely. It's very smooth. It's not blocking anywhere. So we managed to like nail the tolerances in just like 2 goes actually. Hardly ever happens. Yeah, that is very good. Like looking at it now, we can still shave off a little bit of the height from it, because like we can go all the way to the bottom. I mean, where the encoder starts, like we can lower it. Yeah, now it clicks. I can feel it clicking. I wonder if it's will be able to hear. Oh no, I have noise cancelling on it, so maybe not. But yeah, I can feel the. Yeah, awesome. So we made it. I think it's gonna be good replacement. It fits in one U, like so. It fits in one U, and it's actually great. And it's very simple. Just one bearing, one dowel, and mouse encoder. Yeah, it does need some fixing, but these are like minor things. Yeah, that is actually great. Yeah, we might think of some kind of a locking mechanism later. Like, if I bend those legs, it won't really help me much. Yeah, and the way the encoder pins are sticking out, it's not really ideal. It would be better without the button. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I need to think about it, how I want to. I think that would be nice to have the button either way. Yeah, I'm very happy that it rolls without any issues. We have all the spacings like perfect. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I was just about to wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so let me share with you. We managed to create a encoder from our keyboards. It's not. There are a few tiny things that need to be addressed, but more or less it's gonna be like that, and it fits into one U. Oh, really? I didn't see anyone watching. I mean, even now YouTube isn't showing anything, unless you're watching on Twitch. Okay. Anyways. Okay, that is great. So we have this done. Few minor tweaks still to do, but not much. I need to think about those encoder pins, like how do we want to have them. We can always like chop them off and just route the wires, and that will be okay as well. We can also make this part, the push button holder, smaller. Yeah, it does look cool, and it works even better than that. Like we managed to nail all the tolerances, so it's scrolling really nicely. Nothing is like blocking it. And on top of that, there is a tiny button underneath, so I can still press it. But I'm still thinking if I really want it or not. Well, it's kind of nice. Maybe it's not that much tactile as I would like. Yeah, but it works. It kind of works. So that is great. I am very happy about it. It really made my day. Okay, so I guess that will be it for today. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you had a good one. Finally, we managed to finish something on the stream. So this one is technically 95% done. We still have some good. Yeah, I'm very happy as well. Yeah, so okay. Thank you very much for watching. I see you on Friday. I think the next stream is on Friday. Check the schedule, but I think I have no plans for Friday. So yeah, we will meet on Friday. And yeah, on Friday, I think we can push this little fella. Maybe we can finally get it to work and read something out of this encoder. Yeah. So once again, thank you very much. And I will see you everyone on Friday. Have a good rest. Bye bye, and see you on Friday.